Tottenham versus Arsenal officially postponed. I think we did expect it to get postponed, but there has been a bit of a complaint. So there's a part of me that felt like it's going to be Arsenal agenda again, and the game would not be postponed. But literally, it's only us and City who have not asked for any game to be postponed so far this season. I think Burnley have had like 5 games getting postponed. Tottenham have had like 3 or 4. Leicester the same. So many other teams have had so many games postponed. But whenever it's Arsenal, obviously there has to be an agenda. But it has been postponed. Thankfully, it's not the other rival fans that are making the decisions. So it has officially been postponed. And finally, we actually do not have to use this lineup. I thought we were going to have to play Wilshere, Arteta, and Edu in midfield with Stan Kroenke, Josh Kroenke, and Martin Saka on the bench. That would have been our lineup because we literally do not have any bench at all. We have no players on the bench. They had to play the under-23s yesterday. They're playing in the under-18s team today. So every single player would have been tired. There's a couple of ways to look at it, but let's read the statement from Arsenal.com first. Let's read what Arsenal.com had to say. We are disappointed to announce that Sunday's North London derby at Tottenham has been postponed. We know how much this match means to our fans around the world, but the Premier League has made the decision to postpone the match due to many players across our squad currently being unavailable as a result of COVID-19, existing and recent injuries, in addition to players away the countries at AFCON. We will update you when we have further information regarding the rearrangement of this fixture. Any tickets purchased for this fixture will be valid. So speaking of the tickets, that's another thing I'm wondering, why do they have to wait for so long? Because I'm imagining there are fans traveling maybe from across the pond in USA, or some even from Australia, some traveling for Scotland, Ireland, some from South Africa, Nigeria, does not matter where. But fans could be traveling for this game since it's a very big game, and they've waited so long to postpone it because Arsenal requested it a whole 24 hours ago. But they finally have called off the game. So a rearrangement date, I'm not sure when they're going to arrange it for, but it's not going to be played this weekend. So we have a free 1 week to prepare for the Liverpool game in midweek, and we have to take that on very, very seriously. So how do I feel about the game getting postponed? Let me start with the reasons why you might not be happy with the game getting postponed. I have 2 of them. One is obviously they don't have the likes of Son. They've not purchased anyone in the transfer market yet. So their team is also a bit weakened without having the likes of Son. He always scores against us, so I would have liked to play them without Son, so that the next time the game is getting played, he will be there. And number 2, yes, you cannot experiment stuff, but I would have loved to see how Arsenal would play, like with Ben White in midfield. I would like to see that, like who would play in midfield. I would like that test. What would that have done with this kind of lineup right now, with so many players missing? What would we have done as well? I would have wanted to see that, but again, it's Tottenham. We are fighting for top 4. I don't want any experience. And number 3, I would have loved to beat Tottenham again, especially with our third team. I would have definitely have loved to do that. So those are the 3 reasons why maybe I wouldn't have wanted the game to be postponed. But reasons why I wanted it postponed: number 1, we played a very tough game against Liverpool the other day. We had to defend for 90 minutes. We saw how tired the likes of Saka were, how tired the likes of Ben White, Martinelli. If we played this game, it would have been a massive risk. We'd have had to use the same players we did the other day on Thursday night. And I'm pretty sure we'd have gotten a few more injuries, maybe Martinelli, maybe a defender or something. And they worked so hard the other day that they actually deserve a break. So that is one reason I wanted it postponed. And number 2 as well, so many of the teams have had their games postponed and not Arsenal. So why is it so that when it's Arsenal, it's always a talking point? So I'm happy that it has been postponed because of that reason as well, to annoy the rival fans and to annoy Tottenham as well. And I don't think there's any other particular reasons. Unless you guys let me know how you feel about this game being called off. Comment down below how you feel. But yeah, we will not have any North London derby. That will be rearranged. Our game that we are supposed to play against Chelsea in February has also been postponed, since Chelsea will be at the Club World Cup, so that will not be postponed as well. So these games could be played in midweek sometime. This game, Wolves as well, and Chelsea game. So by the time we get to February, we'll have 3 games postponed, and we'll have to rearrange them. So let me know what you make about this decision. Are you happy? If you're a rival fan, is it the right decision? Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch up with you guys soon.